my god,
team
no,
fight.
I'm gonna delete.
Yeah.
Just bring up some key points along the way.
Thanks, man. Go for it. So let's not go this side where we can get beat off.
Sure.
Alright, so follow around the right, guys. Let's go. Big yawn from Ag.
He ends up talking about cats a lot and it pisses me off.
So go to the right of this wall.
Get over it.
Oh, yeah, Hammond. They got Hammond in there, waiting.
Let's focus. Let's jive on this far right. This is Diva as
Oh,
well.
Mercy. There's a.
Focus. Monkey.
Monkey low.
Focus. Diva low. Yep. Mercy.
Diva down.
Mercy dead. Next. Run them cap if you can. Press low. Zen low. Zen.
Okay.
Nice, you guys got this. Kill that monkey.
Monkey. Push him back. Monkey.
So I had an issue here where there's a call on monkey, but there's like 3 people over here who was killing a hog.
Okay. One thing with the calls though, we're not really saying location, and we don't know the location name.
Yeah, that too.
So I guess it's kind of hard. So often in that last match, the one we were just in, I heard a call on an Ana. I had a quick glimpse, but I knew I was attacking. I don't know what fuck I was attacking. I think monkey, and because I'm like I don't know where the Ana is. It's like I just focused on what I was doing, which is kind of bad in a way. So fair enough.
Yeah.
Continue.
Nice, good.
Alright.
Get on
Tracer?
point. Stay on center of point if you can, guys. Diva low. All right. Take
Right,
Diva.
Moira.
Nice work.
There we go.
Strong.
Next engagement. Get close to me. Stay close.
Yeah, that's that fight. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I thought it was good. That was a pretty solid fight. We all went together. We all in the group. Did a lot of target
worked
falling
really
at the
well.
start. And we followed through. There's 1 or 2 mistakes, but that's how we should aim to play. Anyone else in agreement, disagreement? What do you think? Clean team fight?
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete these Pornhub links in the chat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Probably for the best.
Actually, pin the Mad Snaps one.
If you click on it, there's a lot of banner stuff that comes up. Alright.
Oh no.
How you guys go?
Lobster. Nicely done. Call targets, please.
Mercy. No, I'm dead.
Top left. Mercy's here. McCree, listen.
Dead.
Oof. Mercy and McCree on the top right. Oh, we're dead. Okay.
Yeah, we're dead. You might want to start pulling back, I think.
Yeah.
I think either storm
Most
Storm
healers
follow
dead.
as long as you
All
can.
your healers dead, so.
Good night.
Yeah, just
Alright,
Nah.
don't trickle in though.
pull back.
Alright, come back.
Use that.
Okay.
So what do you think, Cooltank, on that one?
That one, there was a call to go back. 2 of our tanks ended up dying there because he didn't fall back. They continued to engage a bit.
So it was an interesting one because I counter-called there. I said maybe stall it if we can because we had the point there, right? So if we can buy time there, Ag, I need your mathematical eye on this. Is it better for us to just disengage and fall back and they'll capture the point earlier? Or is it better for us to stall as much as we can if we end up staggering, but during that time we get more ticks? Or do they equal exactly the same?
They also get ult charge this way though.
That's true.
Yeah.
We wouldn't
So
be able
we-
to get away.
And it takes longer to engage in the next team fight if you don't.
Like what we should have actually done was full engage on point instead of trying to get away.
I think when you fight outnumbered, your destiny is to lose, right? So you've accepted the destiny to lose. If it means you'll win the match in the meantime, then that's great. We're at 2%.
No, we're
No,
ready.
the enemy team's at 2%. We're at 68.
Ah,
And we
yeah,
have the point.
even then, I don't think it's going to win or lose the match. You're just going to...
Beat them up.
But it's extra
But like-
ticks.
like
it
if
means
it's-
it could mean one less team fight later.
If you'd stuck on the point, I reckon you just would have died sooner.
Is that all?
That's what we want.
Which is good as well anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because you stole the point.
Yeah,
and
you
you
either
stayed.
so you either just die sooner to reset. I guess the goal is to reset, right? You either die sooner and reset. You might take someone with you. I saw that Hootsman actually, when the call to back out was made, Hootsman got a hook off, but didn't get the kill. So if he had got that kill, that would have been worth, because that would have been a victory in an outnumbered fight, yeah?
My
Right.
palms are sweaty that time.
But,
And you just logged into WoW.
oof.
Busted.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I want a Cooltank.
So,
Incognito mode activate.
yeah, I think it's fine if you reset, but if you had have backed out, and like vanished, then you would have denied them ulti charge. If you had have got a kill for a kill, then it might have been worth. But to sort of like dilly-dallying is the worst, I think, in my opinion. If you're just sort of
Big
sticking around,
AOD.
yeah, either stick on the point and die collecting it, because as soon as you sort of half back off, you're not on the point anyway and they're capping it. So you're not even getting the extra ticks. And then you just sort of
Right.
slowly die and
It's
slowly
the
give
worst of
them...
both worlds.
Yeah.
And Metal and Kalak, who were the two, I think they were up front there, right? Were also had full charge already. Anyway,
Yeah, it was Metal, Kalak, and Hootsman.
and Hootsman as well. Okay.
Yeah, he died first.
Hootsman got the hook. I think he had the most excuse to try for the kill.
Died then.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's move on.
Alright. Let's see what's my next timestamp. Oh, this is really finicky. How do you do this?
Just get a bit before and just play it through.
Yeah,
Farah.
Far hit. Spooked her away.
Who'd save your hook for Farah? I know you just tried.
The other two are
Can you save your ult to
7.
mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Ag in it. It threw me off. I thought that was actual Ag.
Yeah. They sound the same, don't they?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Funny that. This one I got from an old lady.
Best thing with Farah is to stay on the cover, guys.
She got
Stand cover, yeah.
cancer. She had to go into care. She needed someone to take her cat.
Oh, this is where he's talking about cats.
Yeah. He does it a lot.
Oh.
My viewers are talking to me.
Yeah, it's fair.
No, wait, not going. You can do it. Just come on, Roadhog. Stay alive.
We shouldn't have let that Mercy get that res off.
Yeah, that's what I've noted here. There was no call on that Mercy. And that's just Hootsman standing there, letting it happen.
Well, he can't. Well, he couldn't by himself do anything anyway.
Yeah.
He hasn't got enough power.
But there's also no call on it.
Use his hook already.
There's also no call
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
I'll let this finish off, see if we have anyone else brings anything on.
Oh shit, sorry. Pushing back.
On right.
Ryan low.
Oh, no,
Oof.
No, don't get up.
Alright, that's the last now, I think.
That fight's lost, yeah.
Fight lost, Jim's just continuing trying to fight on.
That's
I
a
couldn't
reset
get
though.
away.
If he had have
Yeah.
just been walking away, the Farah would have got
Yeah.
him 5 seconds
Actually,
later.
that's
Yeah.
a fair point. Alright.
Plus, I was using my ulti, so I had no abilities to move away either. That was like within 3 seconds. Rewind it.
Yeah.
It was like a 3 second fight lost, and then 2 dead. Yeah. I'll go 5 back.
Alright, that's the last now,
Yeah. Alright, I guess. Let's see. 58-41.
You can go for the train as well if you've got fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I got out of my Kamehameha, I was pretty much dead.
You're better off dying to the environment than you are to the enemy team. Fun fact, people.
Really, really young.
They use the Zarya shield. Oh, I'm hooked. They've got
Oh
Yep.
no.
Reinhardt.
Careful, yeah, down.
You guys don't have
Anna's
to
represent yourself to left side.
Healers all down. 3 healers down.
Mid.
Try to finish the fight.
They've got the Anna. We need to jump that Anna. She's on left mid.
It's lost. Block position.
Did I get the wrong timestamp?
Well, that was interesting anyway. I think we saw Serpent talking a lot there,
Yeah, I did.
and I don't know how much of that would. Some of it was good. I don't know how much of it was valuable though.
Yeah, I
we're all
don't know.
guilty.
Like half that shit could get thrown out.
Yeah, we're all guilty of it though. Like even today, I was saying actually that.
Ahem? What are you hemming about?
About how we're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Hello, I just said it. You talking about you, Ag? Cool. Who are you talking about? Cool. What are you saying, Ag?
I don't reckon. I don't
I'm
reckon everyone
confused
does
as
it.
well.
Like I reckon in that fight, we should have listened to
I
Zala.
give it a lot.
What is
I
Alice
don't,
saying?
I don't know what this timestamp is.
I remember she said something. Can you go back 10, 15 seconds? Cool.
I actually think even in our matches today, we should listen to Zala more.
All right, go. 5 more seconds back.
Nope. Careful.
I got 10 just in case.
Yeah, cool.
They used the Zarya shield. Oh, I'm hoped. They've got.
Keep pushing, guys.
Oh no.
Nope. Careful, yeah, down.
You guys don't have
Anna's
to look at
reposition yourself to the left side.
Healers all down. 3 healers down.
Mid.
Let's try to finish.
All right, pause.
Keeps getting talked over.
Yeah. Well, I was echoing what she said.
Yes.
So she said, I heard her say, our healers are down. And no one changed their action, so I'm like, our healers are down, our healers are down, our healers are down. All 3 healers are down. Right.
It's interesting that we lost that fight. I reckon.
With a bit of
You guys
target
should have
focus
won
on that
Yeah.
Rhine, for example. Yeah, he was very close a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that actual timestamp is. Because at one point, someone else got ultied by Zarya.
I don't know. Cool. Is there another? You got more, right?
I've got one more.
I think sometimes we do focus Ryan too much there as well.
Yes.
Like,
you
I
said
get-
that last.
Yeah, I get breaking down the shield. Like when it's a stalemate and like people are advancing and it's not yet time to attack, shoot the shield by all means, go for it, right? But you can see he's got a Mercy, an Ana, and a Zaya there. The amount of damage you would need to put on him is just cray.
He's so low though for half of that fight.
But how often do we chase the Ryan who's so low, and then by the time you find him, oh look, he's full health. Why did anyone call him?
But is that just because we're not engaging tight enough? Had we been a bit tighter on that?
Sure.
I agree with you. Yeah. If you guys see how fast I die, like as soon as I'm focused.
That's a
Can
good
easily
point.
do that on the
Yeah,
game.
this clip will show just how fast he.
Lost metal dies.
Yeah.
Melt face.
Look at this feat.
Now, I don't exactly know what the plan was here because Ag was talking over the top.
Fucking agony's
To
cats, right?
stream. Yeah. Cats.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go.
They were brought in by their mum. And I put a kitty litter tray there, and they couldn't even walk properly yet, and they still used the kitty litter tray.
Wait, which way?
I have no idea what the point is.
I'm on a point now. See Anna?
What?
So Metal here, poor Metal is all by himself. I don't know where the team is.
Yeah, I remember
Down the
this.
point, I think.
I think this was I think we just started trying to dive and like we weren't warmed up to it yet, and we didn't know the map either, and we didn't really know where they
Here's
were.
Metal trying to dive the enemy team. The team's over here somewhere.
So yeah, that was bad luck.
Yeah.
Highlights
I
how
don't know what
important
the plan
comms are.
was.
I think we cap it.
We're
Almost.
all
Oh, you're
done.
Yeah. They're also like just 2 supports sitting here, just begging to be murdered. Because who's up here? I believe it's Serp. Don't know who else is up there. And they're not really. I don't know what they're doing because they didn't camera, but
So we cap. I mean, look, we capped the point. Worth it.
yeah, but they immediately take it back.
Yeah. Wait, 1%'s better than 0. Mercy's low.
Anna dead?
Nice. Anna.
Come back,
Thanks. Sorry, thanks.
Oh god damn it.
Here's what I was supposed to timestamp earlier. That right there.
Yeah.
After that, I think it should have been called Fight Lost. There's a bit more of a delay. So
We're all dead though.
these 2 are about
who's
to go
I
in.
can...
Yeah.
They end up dying.
He'd play.
Dude, I'm not like I'm out.
Fights lost. Pull back. It's alright.
Dude, they're doing good, man. They're keeping that.
Yeah, they died pretty quick after, and they died on the point too. So
Yeah.
cause an extra couple seconds stall. It's not like they trickled in by themselves after or anything weird like
I
that,
know,
or
but I
used an
feel like
ultimate.
those deaths could have been a bit more preventable.
Do you reckon they could have got away?
I don't know. Kalak might have been able to.
Definitely.
Hootsman's fine.
If
Some
Hootsman
rare.
had his fade, possibly.
I don't think he did.
That was straight up fuck.
Yeah, and I think Kalak was stealthed there, trying to get away.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. Must have missed something. Just overall as well, we don't talk about enemy ults at the other fights. The other coaches have gone over this.
That's true. That's something that we still are yet to do.
We need to work on that.
I think it was only mentioned once in this whole night of scrims, which is something about the Farah. I think we mentioned the Farah.
I mean, I try to bring it up, but like,
No, that's good.
I'm
That's
not
what we can
perfect.
do. So on that topic, the what the coaches were saying was the best way to learn that, because it's a skill. It's not easy. And often when I try and make the calls for them, I'm usually really wrong. I'm not very good at it. But the idea is that you look at your counterpart. So here we have like no overlap. Is that even possible? Wow. Okay. So there's zero overlap. So it doesn't make sense. But like if you were playing Zen and the enemy had a Zen as well, and you're playing, even roughly close to each other, when you get ulti, he's got ulti. If he's been popping off a bit more than you have, then when you're at 80% ish, he's gonna have ulti, and vice versa. If you just get ulti and the other Zen keeps getting stomped by our team, we're diving in first. He's not going to be anywhere near close to it. So the idea is to track your mirror kind of position person. It's a bit hard in this example because we have no overlap.
I'd also say if you don't have like a counterpart on the enemy team, like choose like a hero on the enemy team that you're familiar with playing, because you have a good sense of when they're going to get their ults, and just pay attention. Like if it's a Ryan, like watch fire strikes. If it's a Moira, watch how many balls she's gotten. That's a good way to track it. Ryan's are particularly easy to tell when they get Earth Shatter. Like they have a sense of load that they carry with them.
Yes. Less spring in their step. You can see it. They do. They shift their behavior, right?
Yeah.
Same thing
Way
with
more
Reaper.
aggressive.
Same thing with Farah. It's like a subtle difference. Sometimes not so subtle difference in style. Like Reaper will be like, "I'm gonna teleport above you," or like shadow stepping into the middle of us. Like what's about to happen.
I wonder if he's got a Death Blossom.
That was the crappiest Reaper impersonation I've seen.
Hey guys, I wonder.
But in terms of notes that I've taken, that's all I've got.
All right. Well, let's go through another team fight. Let's actually watch one map through. You want to fast forward to the next actual map?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. A bit for the forward. Just so that it gets past the here. Yeah. Let's just watch it together and just shout out pause when you guys see something of interest. Is Ag playing in this one or?
That's me.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Better not be talking about cat tag, I swear to God.
I don't know how long.
It's like a few months now, but it's still how long.
We also do our. We do get six. It's just that it's the also one hot.
The wait time's so long.
Sorry. There we go. Thanks for telling us.
I thought it was common knowledge.
I think you think too much of us.
Let's win.
Do you want to switch back to push to talk, Cooltank?
Sure.
Sorry. Yeah, it's there's a lot of banter going around you.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's alright. That's alright. Thanks, man.
Actually, I'll just because if I hit the push to talk button, then I get sent back a page, and we don't want that.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put a key behind to push to mute.
yeah. When you're ready. So Metal just said, "Okay, let's win. It's a good plan."
Yeah. That's good. I want to talk.
Solid, man.
Sorry, hold on.
Let's be honest. If you execute it, you're guaranteed victory.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
Science
people have
is
different
there.
definitions of winning.
What's your definition of winning, Jim?
Yeah, let's go.
Getting a maxi bond in the break. Oof.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, well, they will.
Wow, solid defense.
What are the pickings?
All right, space for this, boss. So that was a good call. Solid defense, fight lost. Metal jumped off the cliff there.
True
I-
hero.
Hmm?
A
It was
true
such a
hero.
hero. Goodbye, world. But the problem here that I recall is now what do we do? Because we know that they have the May Ice Wall, and we're a bit more cautious about it. But we kept one of us or more of us kept getting stuck behind it. What's the solution? Because now I think we hit the same wall a couple of times from memory.
Bait it out.
I think actually just speed boost and go straight through all at the same time.
All right, well let's
Like
Good
it's too fast to like split up easily if you just push.
If it's nice and tight,
suddenly
yeah.
together.
How do we practice this kind of thing though?
We get one person on May with no cooldowns, and we just go pop, 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 and try it. Run through, run through, run through, run through.
Guess that makes sense.
Yeah, we have enough people to do that as well.
There's almost always a May on the defense for Hanamura anyway. So
Yeah.
if you just like know to bring in a Lucio, just do that as our first push. You can get experience with it.
Yeah.
Ready to move on?
Because like in like this fight here, for example, like the plan the plan I gave everyone was that I was just gonna charge in, follow me in, and like 4 people still got through. Like even when we didn't know they had a May. So it's like as long as we're attacking together, like it's the wall shouldn't be able to like just lock one person out on their side, right?
So individually, the idea is just stick together.
Yeah.
Choke as close, as tightly knit as you can. Lucio speed boost makes it way harder for me to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, continue.
I didn't hear that.
welcome.
Do you want to switch to a pharmacy, actually? Pharmacy and dive?
I'm happy with that. I like that.
Alright. Did you want metal? Sorry, Surf, you go Farah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, still. Okay, but just stick with what we're doing anyway. But next, if we need to change it, can you guys change to just?
See how much Reinhardt jumps when he doesn't have his ult.
Slot. So bait the wall. So we try pokey. May's not that dumb.
Mother has been pushed from a spot.
Good. Well, down. Let's go.
Go. Kill that Ryan.
On the Zen in the back line.
Ryan is now back line.
Oh, Hanzo low. Hanzo. Bottom right. Nice.
May, look out.
Nice me.
May dead.
Nice. Fight one.
Good point. Yeah.
Nice good work.
Nah. Maybe it was a different match that I was thinking. I remember we had. Yeah, I thought we smashed it. I thought we struggled with it actually. Anyway,
We struggle with it a lot in general. Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Was this the one where Anna gave us some trouble?
At the moment, and I'm not very good.
She gave us trouble on Busan, I think.
Alright.
Yep, they got a widow now.
The widow sees his natural prey.
Which way are we going? Top?
That kind of stuff, like Serp just said, then I think is fine. Like a bit of banter, this is good. Keep morale up.
Careful about May.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I'm still streaming, so I think you probably hear quite a difference between today and then this one.
Focus May.
Yeah.
Widow's still up top on the arc.
Kamehameha. Nice.
Start coming up back to point. Everyone's stuck in the pit.
Bottom right. Anna on stairs.
Anna dead. Ooh, took that. Come on, get it. You got it. Come on, go.
Oh, this is a stomp. That's right. We just destroyed them. Yep. Now it's just a Zen by himself.
Poor Zen.
Yeah, you got it. You got this.
Moira.
Reinhardt.
He's got me.
Reinhardt almost dead. Reinhardt almost dead.
Thank
Reinhardt
you
dead.
for the bubble.
Nice.
Pause it, please. So look at that. That compared to what we did today, way more target calling, and it was. I mean, I guess it was a bit calmer and it was a bit more obvious because it was like one. But the fact that it's always like kill this person. Whereas today, even if Sperange was making a Discord call, like when I was spectating on the first match we played on today, what was it? Was it Anubis? Or the second match actually, Anubis.
I believe it was Anubis.
I was spectating and I was actually concentrating. Even though I wasn't playing the game, I was just sticking around with the camera angles. I struggled to keep track of who we were trying to attack, if that makes sense. Not because I didn't have a Discord orb on them, but in terms of vocal calls. Like, I'm just like, oh, no one said anything, what's going on? Because I think Sperange just says, ball on this, and then it's like radio silence.
Actually, I was the one. I was then there. If I was before I got kicked out.
Yeah, no. It was with Sperange was on Zen.
Yeah.
The time I was thinking. But the point is, throughout the night, I don't think we've been as tight as we were on this.
Yeah, it's been strangely quiet today.
I think we were better on the later maps, like Busan. I reckon our calls, okay.
Yeah, look, we did improve, and we kept getting closer and closer to beating them as well. A couple of those were like beyond winnable. Like I think we should have won a few of those, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's interesting though. I wonder if it's because of the people who are there and the amount that they play with each other and stuff like that. Although in this match we had me, Metal, Ag. Was Psycho in this game? I don't think so. No. Serp. Sperange, you weren't here this night, were you?
No, this is my first like scrim in maybe a couple of weeks.
Right. Who else was in this match? Does anyone remember the last person?
Lopter.
Probably me.
Me.
Lopter. And
Yeah, she's on the Messi.
And
right. I don't think Kalak was in this match.
Okay, not in this match, no.
Yeah, so it's Lopter. Yeah, so you can just see, like, I guess Lopter we haven't played with much, but it just felt a bit more comfortable, a bit more fluid. Do you reckon that that's something to do with it? Do you reckon that the matches we played today were just a bit more foreign in terms of people we play with? Or maybe it's just in my head?
I don't think it's the fact of I don't see how that would change anything.
This was we did Kings Row the first match this night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that didn't go well at all.
No, it was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, and the comms were really bad in that one. And then once I DC'd,
right,
and there was no, and I wasn't there to make calls. Like everybody just stepped up and started doing the calls themselves.
Right. Which is why at the start you said, when I said, okay, listen to Metal's calls, and you're like, everyone make your own calls. This is, I think, what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah. So I've noticed that if we're trying to like listen to one shot caller, and it doesn't matter if it's me or Jim or anybody, if we're focusing too much on trying to just listen to one person, it kind of makes everybody rely on that person's calls, and then the result of that is that the energy kind of goes down because nobody wants to talk over the shot caller, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if we're all kind of contributing with calls and just making them good calls and echoing the calls, like we have as it's like a team, like there's a sense of kind of energy behind that that's much more beneficial, I think.
Which that last match, the one in Hanamura just then, we had, right? I was making calls, you were making calls, Serp was making calls, right?
Yeah.
It was more of a group kind of thing. Although you're still in charge of the direction. Remember how ages ago we talked about there's two types of shot calling? There's the strategy, and then there's the actual like target calling.
Yes.
Sperange, no, please no toxin. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. I guess we just still have a shot caller in terms of strategy, overall strategy, saying when fights lost and stuff as well. Although I think more people should participate in that. And then we keep it more hive-mindy for the target prioritization and the echoing thing, which we started practicing a bit. I think we still really need to do target echoing. I think it's beneficial.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think, Ag?
Yeah, I agree. I think like especially on the dive, you need one person to sort of say, this is where we're going, and like
call the
time
engage.
Yeah,
right?
call the engage. But once you're in, the echoing does help Like energy is a pretty good way to describe it too.
Right.
I think that when people are screaming out targets, like in the first 2 matches tonight, you would hear targets, like you would hear enemy heroes get called out, but it was almost pointless. It was like, I can't even remember who it was now. But it was distracting, which reminds me of like our first 2 weeks.
Right.
But when you're like in the middle of a fight, fighting over a point, it does seem to work a little bit better, especially when everyone's fired up, because someone might be saying, Zay, but then Mercy comes in for the res or something, and that's
Right.
the point where whoever sees that, scream Mercy, and everyone else should know that that is the higher priority, and start echoing it.
I would also like to say that like the kind of making a single call, like Reaper's low, Mercy's low, this person's low, and just having those kind of spread throughout the fight isn't really helpful. I think what we should do instead is just when we're going to call a target, just go Korean style and yell their name.
Yeah, say the name
over and over again until eventually people want you to shut up, and the best way to make you shut up is to kill the target.
like, how do we
That's the
break
only way
that?
to make it stop when she dies.
How do
What
we
was that?
break that feeling of just
by yelling over each other, and I think the VOD reviews help as well. Like when you hear it, if someone's saying Mercy on the point, and someone goes, "Oh, Tracer in the hotel, really low. She's one tick. And you've spent like 3 seconds talking about a Tracer who you can't catch, right? If she's running, you'll be lucky if you can catch her. And the rest of your team isn't going to come and find you and help you kill her.
Right.
So there's no point having said that. So it needs to be said out loud. You need to scream it over each other, and then when you're staring at the VOD review like we are now, you go, Jim, why are you still calling the Tracer?
She pissed me off. That said, tonight, and I took this as a note, we had a situation where Tracer was on Lopta. I think it was Lopta. Whoever was playing Mercy, I can't remember. It was probably Lopta, and she was just getting harassed. And the team was facing the other way. The Tracer was on our back line, and Lopta didn't call for help.
Is this King's Row?
Not go back. I can't remember the map. It was today. It was maybe it was Kings Row.
I think it's the first map, which is Kings Row, which is me.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't call them because I didn't think I was gonna get help anyway. Like there was so much shit going on, so I was just like,
If you die, that's our whole team fight lost there.
like it was a mess that first map.
So I'm confused what you're trying to say here. You're saying they should have called it or they should not have?
If you're playing support and you're getting dived by a Tracer, then yes, you should definitely call that. If you can't escape, he couldn't. He was poor. Like you're lucky the Tracer wasn't that good, right?
Excuse me, my jukes were amazing. That's why I lived so long. Okay.
Tracer was only gold, but anyway, no, he's good. He was a high plat. But my point is, those kind of situations definitely. If you're just like, there's a Tracer in the room, I've killed her, she's running away now, and she's low, and that's redundant information. But the point of shouting it out when you're Mercy or Zen or something like that is that our team will peel for you. We talked about this like ages ago, but there's an overruling kind of like if our Mercy player or our Zen shouts out, "Help! I need help because XYZ is on me" or something like that, then we really need to just drop what we're doing and like destroy that person. Do you remember us having the discussion about that a while back?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Everyone else, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And also today, just on that same topic, I can't remember what map it was. It might have been Kings Row as well. Psycho calls out. He wanted to call out that the Genji was coming around behind us or something. So he goes, "Genji is in the," and then awkward pause, and then nothing.
Quick play.
No. In our match.
Quick play? Oh, okay.
No, that was the Sombra beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was going over that too. He's like, Sombra on the left. We're on the Sombra on the left.
Sombra behind.
Yeah, that's it.
Behind
Sombra
away.
Yeah, this time it was Genji's in the, and then I'm looking because I was spectating. I'm like, in the what? Psycho, in the where? Say it, hotel. Fucking say hotel.
Honestly, that happened to me a couple of times as well. Like,
you have brain farts, right? The reason I wrote
yeah.
it down was because that's what practicing the whole shot calling, where is the Widowmaker style quiz things help. Because if you're fluid and you just you can naturally like when you see a roadhog poke around the corner, it's rare that you're like, oh, the pig guy, right? You just say roadhog because we're so used to it.
Pigman.
To be
sometimes
honest,
I
I have issues with calling out names at high situations.
Yeah, you do. It does happen on occasion, but for us, it happens frequently because for naming the locations. Because
I'm talking about the heroes themselves.
Yeah, no, I know. But for the locations, it's just, I think we just need more practice. I think we just need to use the names more frequently, and then it'll just come naturally.
I feel like at some point we need to revise like King's Row or
I intend to.
Again, we can't just leave it.
Like one
Is there a possibility to bring up like a quick video of like what good calls sound like, or like a good a good group, or like what like, or if we are mimicking the Koreans, what that actually sounds like. If there's like an example that you'd say would be the standard for all of us.
Yeah, we've had a few ones that were really good. What we call it. What are you gonna search for? Don't do that now because
how to yell like Korean pro StarCraft player.
Not now. Let me curate this for you guys, so we're not spending a lot of time trying to find a video that's fake, right? I'll find you something.
Oh, I've got one. Can you pass me a remote?
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either if I were you.
Okay. Can we go one more? Actually, yeah. Are you guys up for one more little review?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
What have I done? No.
You Cooltank did.
Yep, I did.
Yep.
Yep. I mean,
okay. And just skip forward to the last match.
What would that be? That's all right. Do you want this one or the ones back here?
Oh, is that still a scrim?
No, the scrim only goes for like an hour or something.
Yeah, go back to the scrim. Go to just do Hanamura defense.
Oh, we can look at the teleporting Torbjorn turret.
That was fun.
Please. That was great.
You want me to go? I'll go to the start.
We're done.
No, this is.
We just did this one.
This is attack.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Now we're on defense. This is defense now. Oh wait, no, it's still attack.
No, you're right. Move it to where you just had the mouse. That's where the fence starts. A bit back.
When we lost the first point of defense on this map, I thought it was an interesting defeat.
Let's go see why. A bit further back.
A bit further?
Yeah.
Oh, I just got
one.
one.
That'll do. 115.
You got 18 seconds left. That's fine.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
It's so finicky.
Whoa, vape. All right.
It does that a lot.
Believe that's butterscotch flavor.
It's just for the poll. If we got the May,
sick clouds, bro.
then we can actually specifically get a kill.
I played Tracer pretty well today, and then Ara I didn't play so well. Not happy.
Yeah, I did the same.
Maybe we just have off days.
Saw you shoot some guys.
Hey?
Saw you shoot some guys, that's fair.
You saw what?
Yeah,
Saw you shoot some dudes.
I actually
did.
made a mental note of you playing farewell.
Today?
Yeah, I saw you playing fire. I was like, oh, he's doing well today.
Because I wanted to make a comment of you bombing on Farah, but you were actually doing okay.
No, I didn't play too well today. Next time. I can't tell if it's talking in screen recorded or in live.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I can't tell either. Turn down the rabbit.
Yeah.
Popping off on Soldier today?
Sorry?
You were popping
Yeah, you did.
off
You
on
got
Soldier.
yeah, we womboed pretty well. I took him down, Spirange finished it, and I got half of half.
How diggity.
It was good target focus.
I'd be old tent pants going watching that.
Oh, baby. Don't even get me started on popping off. You and the Reinhardt? Oof, yummy.
Oi, shut up. I'm trying to do it for you.
Oh.
Wait, let me jerk off Hootsman some more.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Circle Jack. Alright, let's listen to our comms. So Ag, I don't know if you're aware, you can rotate that, right?
I am.
Okay, cool. Nice. Pause. So Lopta just said Moira's on me, she's on left side. think you said left side, and I didn't listen to it. sorry. We killed the Zarya, which is nice, but I assume that Lopta was playing either Mercy or what were we playing actually? Probably
I
Mercy.
think it was
Yeah,
Mercy
I'm
because you
Mercy.
were Pharah. Yeah.
As you said, Moira's on me, so we probably should have peeled for that.
I
After
think
this
she
big
ends up
spiel,
living, right?
About how the team's gonna peel for you.
I
and
think
like,
I lived.
She lived, Sparge. All right.
no
continue.
thanks to you.
Hey,
Timothy.
I'm highlighting mistakes that I make so that you don't have to make them. You're welcome.
All in your thought process.
Nice. Say you do know. Just checking.
D.Va hooked. D.Va
That was a good wall, by the way. Hank.
I was going to use a very different word, and I just realized how bad it was going to be.
What was the word you were going to use?
Deflowered. I was like, what? I don't know why. I was like, let's not use that.
Yeah, your May's getting a lot better, Hank.
Like, he pushed him back. Oh.
Yeah, she pops off in quick match.
Nice.
This is a scrim. Nice.
Good wall, good wall. Did we get the res? We got the res, I think. Yeah.
Oh, with that focus.
Yeah. That was quick, right?
See, that's all you have to do.
Nice. Get that D.Va out of the fucking mech. More.
I don't know.
I had to reload.
At one point, they're getting 6.
Nah,
Nice.
Cool to wall that egg.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
what did you? Oh, did you press to talk?
Yeah. I don't know what happens there.
Is your push to talk backspace?
No, it's keypad 0.
Moira.
Get ready. Oh no.
I had to reload.
At one point,
Deflowered. I'm gonna use that.
No.
Nah, bitch. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure they're pretty wrecked.
Yeah. So pause. I remember what happens now. There's a call that's made. I think Genji or someone was sneaking around behind us, and we started chasing him or something, and then another call was made to like reverse that, and it seemed to have ended up splitting up our party. So let's see what happens. I think it's either now or it's the next team fight.
How far away are they?
They're coming straight up.
Damn, missed the shot.
Yeah, Moira's out in front.
Break the shield if you can.
Yeah, it wasn't this team fight. It was the next one.
You want me to skip through this one?
No, that's cool. Just touch.
Wall.
Nice wall.
He's alone. He's alone.
get D.Va to use the boost.
Yeah, she boosted over the wall.
Nice work.
We got it.
Thank you for the heals.
Shadow's ready, guys.
All right, Metal stops jumping.
Oh, stuck to the ground.
Ooh.
It looks
He's baiting him.
I'll try to shatter. I just killed Ryan.
Close.
That was very nice, though. This goes very close.
Nice wall.
On Zarya, right side.
Oof.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
Ryan coming back?
Oh.
We
Reinhardt busy.
Nice stagger, guys.
Yeah, Wallman.
Oh.
oh
You can also drop the wall.
yeah. Press E again, right?
Yeah.
I think I did drop it there. It was just late.
Forest. Yeah, I see it.
Need some help with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See if I can hook her.
See, in this match, we're way more talkative, and majority of it's useful. So we might mention the Pharah. Gonna need help with the Pharah.
Okay, this is it, I think.
Yes.
Nice work.
Come back here.
Reinhardt top right. Reinhardt top right by himself.
Finish the Reinhardt, supports becoming center.
You got health back.
Mercy on point, on point.
Yeah, that's what happens. She gets a res off.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty. And then we get hit from behind, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a fair call.
Sorry, were you Psycho Tank?
The call on the Mercy was a fair one.
No, that's a good call. This is what it is, but
It's a good play
We
too.
were quite split though.
we
Yeah,
split.
they played-
That's the problem. We split off, and we were hunting on the Rhine. And we figured it.
Well, it's alright. We did a pretty good job defending. We held it the whole time.
Top left. Yep. We don't hit tab enough.
To check
Left side.
Yeah,
Thompson.
we should be when you die or something. We should take a look to see if there's any team
Changes.
swaps.
I've made a habit of it just to stare at my medals.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Well, more like to stare at my lack
Lexibon.
of medals.
It's good.
Hey Lex.
Yeah, it's good there.
What do you mean you are medal?
Fuck my life. Look at that.
Pardon?
Look at that.
No, I was saying I make a habit of
Staring at the medals.
no, staring at my lack of medals. Like
Oh,
wishing that there's medals there and there's not
But
medals
you
there.
are medal.
Medal.
Yeah,
No, no, make the joke again.
Oof.
It'll land the third time.
We did considerably better as the games went on, didn't we?
On
Like
this
we-
night, yeah.
No,
What do
no,
you think about tonight?
Well,
no,
that,
this VODs, like throughout that night, we progressively got better. and
Yes, yeah, definitely. The first one, I think we just didn't have any warm up.
better. Yeah, the first one was like, oh, lucky.
Mm.
So anything else we want to go over? Or...
Yeah, let's watch this again. It's only another 2 minutes.
I love that guy. On the front corner.
They can't see me. I can't see them.
Red
Yeah.
Blue, classic.
Yeah.
I'm 24%, so I'm getting there.
24% sub. Nice.
Oh my god, look at that.
You know, we can see that on tab, right? You see tab.
yeah, but nobody hits tab like you're just saying, so
Funny
didn't
that.
say it. Could be.
Nice, good shot there. Nice, good pick.
Nice res lopter. Oh.
Oh, there goes Mercy.
That was next level.
Hmm. Did we lose this? No, I don't think so.
No, I think we do. I think we got this one.
See, is you bopping guys left and right.
Yeah, but this wasn't tonight.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's what it looked like when I looked at you at one time.
At one time.
The one time. Compliments a la metal. Look good that one time I looked at you.
I didn't actually watch your play, so I didn't see you play badly at all. All right, I recorded it, so it's.
Okay.
Someone top left, top left.
Watch out for Hanzo, top right as well.
Oh, yep.
He's got Sonic.
That did a lot of damage.
Right hand, Messi,
Ag.
coming center.
This is hard.
Center bottom.
3% accuracy on that. Such a hard thing to shoot too.
It is a hard one. That just that little bit of prediction on it. Pain in the ass.
Look out behind you.
Where? Behind us where?
Yeah, I should specify that one.
Sorry.
No.
I know it's really hard in the
It's
moment.
really true. No, but it's exactly that though. Concise and precise information.
Hoots just came.
I love getting pounded by big German guys.
Aw.
It's the title of his Pornhub video.
Oh, that's a nice little wall there.
this.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh.
lucky.
Save for that.
Oh,
Out there.
fucking dry. So we said.
I think I said suck him dry because I was
I'll
playing
suck him
Moira.
dry. Oh no, she's already
Just make sure it's dead.
dead. Double checking.
Gotta pin her to make sure she's dead.
Nah, Mercy rests herself.
This fight went on for a while.
It did go. Oh, this Hammond as well. Yeah, that's kind of crap. All the strats are coming out.
Now, is Zen's thingy line of sight only?
What?
This is what?
What the
His
orb?
transcendence.
Or Oh,
I
think it
believe
is.
so.
Yeah, I think it
point.
is.
That's a good question.
So
also doesn't
a
go for
wall,
Barry.
a wall between him would have been kind of handy. Although he can move around it pretty quickly, but
He's pretty fast, yeah.
Isn't it the same with Snowball? It's
Yes.
line of sight. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Just weird.
I agree.
Snowball.
Amazing.
Is that all?
yeah, you want to go? Yeah, that's fine. We'll end it there.
Oof.
No,
So
I'm
just-
just wondering. Like, I'm
Yeah,
all
that's fine.
city man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so just a couple of quick
Oh my
housekeeping things then.
Oh! And I bonus rolled that.
Okay, so we've got a scrim on Tuesday, which is against the same guys we're just watching now, which is AGV. No, ADJ, sorry, ADJ Bears.
AJ Bears.
Yeah, adjective Bears. They wanted to leave it open. There's no acronym there. But no, it was good. We played decently tonight. I know you guys. It's tempting to just look at the score and be like, "Oh, we lost every match," but it really wasn't like that at all. They were close games, and some of the stuff we didn't play as well as we typically do, which is totally fine. And they were still very, very close. So
I don't feel like we lost
stress
at all.
about it.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
neither. That's what you say when Speranger's like, "Oh, we lost all 5 or whatever." We
No,
played 5.
I was surprised because I didn't feel like
Oh,
we
right.
lost either. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
exactly. Yeah, it didn't feel like it. And even watching it, even though I saw lost, whatever, it's like, no, it was fine. It was totally fine. It's not that we got stomped. It's not that we made like lots and lots of stupid mistakes. It was just like, if we were a bit tighter on our comms, if we were a bit tighter on, I think mechanically, I didn't notice any major problems. I think we were okay. Like that wasn't the issue. I think it was purely a speed of engagement, especially when we played on Blizzard World. When we were playing attack and with dive, I was
Don't
trying.
forget that. I want to repress that memory.
So I was Tracer. I got on their back line. I killed both of their support, and then I'm like, okay, let's go. And then we still lost those fights. So I'm going to review those. I'll do the VOD review for that next time. And thanks Cooltank for taking the time out to just find those little markers. It's handy. So I hope you guys found that beneficial too. Do you guys find the map quiz things beneficial?
Hey,
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you just say yes in Japanese?
You fucking weeb.
wait.
I'm telling Graham.
Oh fuck! Don't tell Grant.
I'm telling Graham.
Not like this.
Hi.
Okay. So I'll keep doing it. They take a bit of time to prepare, but I think it's worth it. I think what Cooltank was saying before, like we should review them. It's not enough for us to just go through a quiz once. Like,
Yeah.
We'll do it again, and we'll just need to use the terms in our current lingo as much as possible. What are you giggling about?
I bet he nodded as well when you did it.
Yeah, he bowed
Shut
politely.
the fuck up.
Hi.
Are you a Genji main?
Have you seen me play Genji?
You're pretty good at Genji.
No.
Wait, what?
Ag, you put 1,000 hours into Alleycat? Fuck. All right. So last
Easily.
thing. Yeah, this is a good game. All right. So last thing, quiz thing, that thing. We still need to determine who's going to be more what I call core. You don't have to. Our core team isn't going to be 6 players, by the way. It'll be more than 6. The question is, does anyone want to be a sub specifically, like, or not want to commit to the same level? So when we had that meeting, Sperange, when you missed out on it, really important one. But we were talking about the idea that a core player needs to attend basically everything that we schedule. And in terms of scheduling, there's only going to be 2 days, which is the Tuesdays and now the Friday. So Tuesday, Friday. And in those 2 days, we generally have 2 events. So it's going to be a scrim and a VOD review, or a scrim and a coach session, or a scrim and a quiz, that kind of thing. So as yeah,
You already know that I work Friday and Saturday by default, so that's pretty much a no.
I didn't know you worked Friday as well. Damn.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I worked earlier today, which is why I was able to come home earlier. and
Right.
record this.
So
Yeah.
you're going to be basically volunteer sub, is what I'm hearing.
Basically.
Which you don't. It doesn't have to be. It just means that if you do miss one or more of those events, you need to basically make up the time in comp. So, and that's not just comp by yourself; it's comp with another Skunkworks member. So if you miss an event, it's 3 matches. Eh?
Okay, buddy.
Like I do. Need to do
Yeah.
that at some point. Hey,
You don't like
watch the
that
comp
idea,
with me
do you?
tomorrow.
I just think it's funny because you haven't played a comp game this season.
I also haven't missed an event.
Oh, still though, shouldn't you be playing comp if you want to keep your skills up?
I scrim. I play with the team every possible chance I have.
Okay.
But the rule does apply to me as well. So if I'm missing one, which I might, because Friday night is often when I'm flying back from somewhere, so I'll miss matches. Then yeah, I'll definitely be playing. I have to.
Can I book someone for a comp game tomorrow?
I'll play with you.
Yay!
Awesome.
What time?
Winky face.
I'm taken. I'm sorry.
Winky face.
Wow.
Even better.
I don't think she dates minus.
You guys.
Anyway.
I'm 18. I'm
He's
not a minor,
18,
but
so-
sure.